With me, Doctress Mo. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support. If you're interested in personal readings, my membership programs, all that jazz, all the links are down below. I am offering for a limited time for the next month 2025 sidereal birth chart readings, and literally you getting everything. Okay, so check that out. And I also have a past life regression party that is happening next weekend, so go ahead and get your spot for that as well. So let's go and get into this energy. So it's been heavy grandmother energy. I've been taking notes of the grandmother energy for it's been about the past week or so, because I haven't recorded a grandmother energy in a while. Because if y'all notice the readings it's been from the lives, and they were broken up into readings. So this is the first time doing a grandmother ancestor message. It's been, I think, about a week, it feels like. Let's tap into this energy, okay, and see what's going on. Grandmother, because I was feeling her. Okay, you got the moon card at the bottom of the deck. We have the full moon is happening tomorrow, so that may make sense why she's coming through right now. Okay, so now it's giving fourth house energy, because with the moon, that's represents Pisces in the tarot deck, but the moon as a planet represents Cancer energy, which is the mothering energy. So this may be your grandmother on your mother's side, even though the moon is masculine and feminine. This may be a grandmother on your mother's side, I'm getting. So it may not even be like it may be a great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother. Why are you starting this reading off with the moon card for your baby? You know, the moon represents the things that are not seen. It represents the things that are happening below the surface, below the water. The things that are alien to us, that we don't really know or understand truly all the time. But it represents like the unconscious actions. It holds all the memory. It makes me think of the womb. The womb holds the memory, the cells, the eggs. So we were formed not just from our mother's womb, because your mother's womb was formed inside of your grandmother. You got the Mother of Baskets at the bottom of the deck and the Magician that's coming out. So she's coming out to share about something that was passed down through the womb. So even if you're a masculine, this is still for you, because you still developed in your mother's womb, okay? But with this Mother of Baskets, and then we see the Magician. The Magician is represented by a masculine energy, right? The Mother of Baskets, which is like the Queen of Cups, she's represented by a woman, and she's carrying a male child. That may be something that was passed down through a lot of you all's lineage, was you had a lot of dominant women. A lot of dominant women, to where you may have not really knew a lot of like male magicians, or it may have been like the women in the family were the powerful ones, and then like the men were the, I don't want to say subservient, but like they were, you came from a thing where women bossed the men. They bossed the men. This is something that's been passed down, of the women bossing the man of some sort. This is definitely giving like dominant feminine traits. Five of Baskets, a lot of it due to disappointment. What's this disappointment? Of not being protected, cared for, heard, understood. Yeah, he got the Emperor in reverse to come out to confirm it. Of not being protected. The Emperor that was supposed to protect the Empress. So it's something about something through your lineage. A lot of the women, what they knew was disappointment when it came to working with men. Or this could be on the other end, but I feel like even if you're a man, this message is still for you. Men learn a lot from observation as well from the other end, but you see this as well as with another male child, with the Emperor. I find it really interesting with both cards where we see children. The male is nurtured as being a child, but it's like the girls, you may have come from a family where girls weren't allowed to be kids. They were over actualized at a younger age. You all were forced to grow up faster than other people around you. But the boys in your family, they got a little bit more coddled. Or, and this doesn't have to be in like your direct family, like y'all got the same mama, same daddy, but this could be like cousins, you know what I'm saying? Or something of the sort. But it's given a vibe of like the way the boys and the girls were raised in your family was different, and that affected your lineage. It affected the dating habits. It affected how the women move. Yes, at the dating habits. You got the Son of Baskets at the bottom of the deck. It's giving an energy of submission, of not being taught submission to an Emperor energy because you had so much disappointment, so it was passed down your line of no one's going to protect you, so you have to protect yourself. But grandmother, why are you coming out in this message right now? Why do you want your baby to know this? She wants you to heal that part of the lineage. She also was like this, a very dominant woman, very bossy, a little bit of emotionally manipulative. That's going in with the moon and the Mother of Baskets. And that just comes with the territory, okay? Being emotionally and mentally manipulative is not always just indicative of like a horrible person, okay? But you notice how even with this moon in the background, the moon, you see the sun. And that's just showing how they're one and the same, right? So grandmother, why are you the Father of Coins? I'm here. You're learning how for men to be men in a certain way, like the balance of a man of some sort, but in like a healthy way. But you know what's interesting? The Father of Coins on here, it gives off a feminine energy to it. And so this could be that I'm hearing I'm the mother and the dad type of vibe. So this could have been like where the mother did everything and handled everything. But it's something about allowing yourself to rest and open yourself up to rest. The reason why this is something that continuously passed down through your lineage is because you accepted it up here. It's like every time you hear it or you see it, you affirm it unintentionally. It's not done intentionally, it's unintentionally. And that's why she's coming through right now and there's a message. But it's something about unintentionally affirming that you're by yourself, or no one really wants to help, or that all men are horrible or all women are horrible, or whatever the case is, because this could go the other way around as well. But this definitely feels, I really don't want to lose the message of what she's sharing. This definitely feels strong on the feminine lineage. So yeah, as soon as I said that, because she was like, don't dilute my message, so I have to say what she just said. The Empress, and I spoke up the Empress, y'all. So the fact that we have the Emperor on this side and the Empress on this side, and then the Father of Coins in the middle. So this could even be on the aspect of the argument of 50-50, right? Or, and she's not saying that one is better than the other, but it's something about ensuring that your emotions and who you are, whatever you're going after, is what you truly want. Because I'm hearing her say some of you all may have been going for 50-50 because you feel like that's all you can get. But it's not saying anything is wrong against someone who wants to do 50-50 either. But this is giving a vibe of someone who may, like a feminine who may have been in her masculine in a lot. And she felt like that's what she had to give because that's all she's seen. You know what I'm saying? But with this Emperor and the Empress coming out on the other side of the Father of Coins, that's giving that heavily. And I'm hearing you don't want to lose your independence. You don't have to lose your independence. But I'm hearing let that man be a man. A man's brain is different from a woman's brain. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's excuses, but you got to realize even down to how you're raised and how certain things are passed down, it's a different biological makeup, whether people want to accept it or not. It's a different biological makeup. And when it comes to finding balance, you have to realize balance means that it's two opposites. So you can't address or approach masculine or men or women, other way around, from how you see and feel things. All you can do is express yourself, who you are, what you feel, and go from there. Father of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, grandmother, what is your advice for your baby? I feel like I got to do the grandfather message, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I have to do a grandfather message too. And neither one are going to be super, super long because I want to make sure we have the points in one video, because I think also sometimes what happens is that we channel so much in one video that it's easy that we miss things, versus let's focus on one thing at a time. Let's focus on one thing at a time. And I feel like that's part of what she's saying as well, focusing on one thing at a time. You're in a phase, if you're a woman, you're in a phase where you're redefining your femininity. You're redefining what you learned about your femininity. You're redefining what it means to be a woman, what it means to show up in this world. And she wants you to explore, and realize that femininity is however you define it. And you don't have to do or be a certain way, but she wants you to make sure that you know that how you make your decisions in 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12, 21. But with how you make your decisions, make sure you're making decisions from what you want to do from the inside. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, what do you really want to do? What do you really desire? What do you really feel? And go along with that. Don't go along with something just because this is what you've always seen. This is what you've always heard. Okay? Anything else, grandmother? A lot of you all, I'm hearing really heavy, soften up. Because even when we look at this, like, I know it sounds, where's my other? I know it sounds out the wind. People don't like it, but beauty matters. And the thing is that there's not only one beauty standard, because we all have what we like. We all have what we're attracted to. But it's something about allowing your beauty to show, allowing your pheromones to show. And that's something that wasn't always taught and passed down your lineage, was that part of your femininity. And so some of you all may have been taught, oh, cover up, do this, do that. Don't know man won't. It's hoes get married every day. Okay, it's reformed hoes get married every day. It's people out here twerking on the internet, showing their whole body, married, whole happy marriage. Okay? She wants you to be who you want to be, and not because you feel like you got to be a certain way to get something. So, for example, when they be like, oh, men don't like, I scroll past them mother freaking videos so fast. They be like, oh, this is what you need to do to get a man. Scroll. I don't give a fuck what I got to do to get a man. All, you know what I'm saying, you should care of is that you love who you are. And then whoever is meant to be in alignment with you will attach to that. So some of you all, is something about embracing another side of your femininity. Embracing another side of your femininity. Some of you all, you've been in your emperor energy, you know, and it's something about get back into your empress energy. Out of 6 cards, 4 of them were major arcana. So it shows that you're on some type of journey right now. You're on some type of mission, vision, path. So don't let up. Whatever you do, don't let up. Don't let up. You're rediscovering something that was lost. You're rediscovering something that was lost. I thank y'all for being here. We're going to leave this here. I am going to do a grandfather message. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, but I do feel like I mean, I've been writing things down, but yeah, that's this one. Feel free to check out the links and things down below for all of my training, the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation, my personal readings, the upcoming end of life spiritual doula training, all of that jazz. Everything is in the pinned comment. I thank you all for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Love y'all. And I will see y'all later. Even though I feel like this message it's going to go deeper in the grandfather message, I feel like. It's going to go deeper in there.